I'm not even looking at my own show. It's the Blathering Live. Hi, everybody. Bo Nix, the Broncos are about the 26-yard line here with 1:01 left, trailing before. Nix throws, looking deep. He's got a touchdown. TD live here. Marcus Mims Jr. He hurt his back. He landed on a cameraman. Josh Allen. Oh, you're going to go home to Haley Steinfeld. Oh, you working class dumb city, Buffalo. The game's not over. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Blathering Live. I almost canceled this episode because this great NFL game going on right now. So, hey, get in here. We're going to have a fun show. Detective McCarcel can't be here tonight. He's at a volunteer event with his fiance. That seems like the right decision. But other than Michael left a comment before the show started. But one of my favorite things are we got Addie, Scarlet Wolf, Mandalorian Jedi, and Jeannie from Tahiti. The first three comments in during the show. I love seeing lady comments. Okay, I just say it. My demographics suck. It's like 97% men, and then these three wonderful folks, Lauren Rome and some others as well. LQ, I know you're out there. There you go. Too much time, says Will McLean. It's right. Oh, this is a TD, right? I got YouTube TV Live. I wish I could just bring YouTube TV Live. Oh, his butt went into a camera. Who hasn't had that problem before? Marcus Mims is on my fantasy team. I think I'm one and done. No fantasy football for me next year. I'm rooting for Denver. I'm rooting for both these teams to actually just spontaneously combust. But it's going to be a fun show here. We're here for a little bit tonight. Laserbolt's here. Kingsport Kyle. Laserbolt, you guys got an offensive coordinator yet? I got a good one for you. All right. We're going to play a little bit of I Know This tonight, TV edition. Looking for some folks to compete. If you haven't competed before, you have priority. If not, I can get you in. I want to shake that up a little bit. But I'll say this right here. It's I Know This TV, classic TV sitcom edition. But I changed a little something for this round, for this competition. It's the year the show first aired, the first season. It is the name of the characters, not the actors. All right? Case in point, Friends would probably never be a question because it's too easy. But if I was like 1996, Rachel, you're most likely going to say Friends, but you also might be like, wow, man, did Just Shoot Me have a character named Rachel? But if I say 1996, Jennifer Aniston, Friends. Too easy. So I thought, all right, how do we make it different? It's characters. So if you want to compete to that with that tonight, let me know. Get on in there. We'll have some fun with that here in the time that we are here. And I'm not going to lie, as the Bills have a 3-point lead with 55 seconds. The Broncos have a 3-point lead, 55 seconds, 3 timeouts for the working class Buffalo Bills. And so I apologize to the city of Buffalo. I'm sure it's an actual wonderful city. I just, when it comes to football, I hate the Bills and I hate the Patriots. And that's because they've always been better than the Miami Dolphins. And sometimes jealousy is a motivator. There you go. Yeah, Addie confirms maybe what I thought here. Probably makes more sense with characters. I don't know who played Fred and Ethel, and I don't think I remember that anymore there. There you go. Ethan's right. Can I just wait a minute for this game to be? I almost, but the game's on. We're going. I got YouTube TV Live up here. We can all watch it together. I wish I could just bring the feed over, but I think Roger Goodell would show up at my door. He'd show up at my door. Maybe he's the one communicating with my neighbor, who again was who watched me through his Ring camera last night. He watched me through his Ring camera last night. I went to do some errands and I saw the Ring camera light activated, it doesn't happen automatically. And he watched me drive away. I'm going to need Laserbolt here. Oh, Josh Allen with a flea flicker. Here's the thing about Josh Allen. I think he's really good. I wish he was the Miami Dolphin quarterback. And I hate him because he's good. It's just jealousy. Addie has a crazy neighbor story. I want to hear that. We'll do that here in a bit. I am gonna wait to this is the worst blathering ever. Ethan's right. I should have just waited. I should have said, folks, we'll start at 4:45. I have to get somewhere after, so it's like I kind of got a scrunched up schedule. And I was like, let's just go. Timeout. Was it timeout Denver? I hope Josh Allen makes a mistake and throws an interception. All right. I'm openly rooting against Buffalo right here. Okay. But they're both good teams. I honestly do like watching Josh Allen play football. Last week, I forgot on Thursday, my NFL picks for the playoffs wildcard round were really bad. I went 3 for 3 unless the Vegas odds mess me up, and I'll need producer Steve to tell me that when he returns. Send your well wishes to producer Steve. He's been battling an illness, as you all know, and pretty serious stuff. He's doing better. I did talk to him today. So he might even, if he's up to it, if he's shuffling around in his bathrobe, he might do it. Big throw by Allen, number 18 on the Bills. I don't know. Cooks. Oh, yeah. Cooks is great. Oh, that's a big one. We might be going to free football, folks, and then we'll just cancel the show. Steve is here. I don't think I have the express written consent for the NFL for this much play. I do. You know why? The Blathering. I should cancel the Blathering. All right. There's sure there's people for every NFL team. There's a guy. His name's like Dougie Do-Right or something like that. It looks nice enough guy. I don't want to know who he votes for, but he has a Dolphins YouTube channel, and on Sundays he watches the game and then just reacts to it. He doesn't do play-by-play, so maybe Steve's right. And it's kind of nice. I was like, I should just do that. I should just stop everything I'm doing and start watching. Ken watches the Dolphins YouTube channel. I should just do that, and then I'd make all the money of my dreams. And I'll be there. Oh, Anka's here. Anka's checking in from the GPA days to here. Still, I know no idea how American football works. It's both really simple and at times tremendously complicated. Neutral zone infraction on the Broncos. Is the NFL script? I think the NFL script's coming into play here. I think the NFL script is coming into play. There are writers in the NFL. All right, so I went 3 for 3, unless producer Steve tells me that the Rams, Bears, and Patriots picks that I had were messed up by the Vegas odds. I did not, on Thursday, register my official picks for this week, so I'm going to call this week an NA on this game, on the Bills-Broncos. Probably would have picked the Broncos, but I can't cheat. I can't cheat as Josh Allen drops, throws deep, looking over the middle. He's got a man. No, misfired. Receiver didn't pick up that route there, or Allen threw in the wrong spot, but good throw. 2nd and 10, 32 seconds left. 2 timeouts left for Buffalo as Denver's trying to hold on to this slim lead here late in the fourth quarter. Allen took a hit hard. His noggin hit that ground there. Good way to describe it. So my other picks quickly, the 5:30 game, I'm going Seahawks 49ers. I'll tell you what, I'll worry about the odds later. Steve can fill that in when he returns. God, Steve, without Steve, this show just collapses, right? It just tumbles like a Jenga stack at a party. Then the Pats game, I'm going Pats Texans. Texans looking really good. I did not take them last week, and I am going to go with the Pats. Big play in the game. We'll catch up to that. And the other game, Bears. I'm going Bears. Bears have some sort of energy. Oh, a little shuffle. A little Miracle Miami action right there. That's right. The Dolphins, the only team to ever pull that off successfully. That's not true, but I'm just going to say it right here, right now. Exciting game here, folks. Let's just take this in. Bears. Let's take this in. We'll take a call from Addie, and I'm looking for competitors for I Know This TV, classic TV sitcom edition. Thanks for all being in here tonight. Hey, we're live. You know what? Sometimes this is not a podcast, not a hangout show. It's a show. But, imagine if Stephen Colbert was to start a show and was like, let's watch the World Series for an inning. He doesn't get to do that. We get to do that here. So it's 1st and 10. Bills have 1 timeout, 24 seconds left. They need a field goal to tie here. We're at the 32-yard line right here. Denver looks like they're only going to rush 4 plus your linebackers there. They're playing a little deep here as they know the Bills are looking to go at least towards the 20-yard line for moving the chains down the field. Allen down the sideline. He's got a man. Oh, Pete, pass interference? No? Okay. Tightly played. 19 seconds left here. Man, Steve, get in here. Get in here. Be my color commentator. Anka's here. Says, which team should I root for? You should root for Denver because they haven't spent their entire life saying, we're a poor working class city that just get over the hump. Oh, we go to the factory all day and then we can't win the Super Bowl. Or choose the team you want, Anka. Both teams are pretty good. I go so hard on Buffalo. I go harder on Buffalo than the city of Detroit. Only because I think the city of Detroit's recovered a bit. Allen back underneath. Oh, through the arms there of, was that number 10? Oh, Shakir. They're in field goal range. Matt Prater is 72 years old. Ethan's right. This is silly. Embrace it. Laserbolt says too far. Go Bills. Yeah, I don't like that working class city, Laserbolt. Ooh, we got the snow in the summer. Yeah, get out of here. All right, 3rd and 10, 16 seconds. Folks, I really wish I could bring the feed over. Roger Goodell be damned. A lot of Denver Broncos. Don't ask any of those people in the Denver crowd who they voted for. You do not want to know, okay? Half the stadium's probably Lauren Boebert's in power. All right, same for the 32, 3rd and 10, 16 seconds, one timeout. This is kind of a key play. Over the middle, he's go! Ow! Josh Allen threw a little high for his tight end Knox there. Surtain, the second son of former Dolphin Patrick Surtain, some of the coverage there. A lot of twos and juniors in this game. That's my big takeaway. All right, this is it here, right? This is it. Matt Prater, Coastal Elite says, well, damn straight I'm a Coastal Elite. Oh, my light just died in my soul, not just here. All right, Matt Prater, who did not start the season with the Bills, but he's right. He got picked up for injury. He is 72 years old. He's been kicking since they had one bar, and here he is. I'm gonna fix my light here. We're gonna ice the kicker. Does that actually work? I don't think that actually works. I like kickers. As Laserbolt remembers, I wanted to be a kicker. But I couldn't. I could hit from 29. Once I got to 30 yards, I missed every time. I couldn't. It was like I'd kick it 5 yards, but 29 yards, I'd hit it. When I used to be able to swing my leg. So this game's an NA. I'm going to take a loss on this game. I'm picking Seahawks, picking Pats, picking Bears. This is it here. This is it. Bills season comes down to this. Well, we're hoping for a tie and then free football. 50-yard attempt. Prater can hit this. It's within his range. I joke about his age, but he's, you can still kick. Morton Anderson kicked till he was like 80 in this league. He was a Pro Bowler. All right, there. What is that from the right hash marks? 40 yards, 50 yards here, 7 yards deep here. Boom, he's got it. That's down the middle. No doubt about it. 6 seconds on the clock. You're going to have to kick this ball, and then we'll go into free football. Clutch kick. See, Laserbolt, I'm saying nice things. Free football. Prater was on the Lions. All right, let's do this here. I want to hear Addie's got a neighbor story, and we'll keep this thing going here with overtime. Addie's going to get in here and tell us a neighbor story. Addie, how are you?
I am watching free football, apparently. Although I had to watch no one will be able to see me but you, but I watched the kick like this. I couldn't watch. I couldn't watch.
Do you have like, is it stress transference? What is it? Just anxiety you pick up from the moment?
Pretty much. Like I have absolutely no dog in this fight.
Mm-hmm.
I do not care who wins this game. Honestly, I don't care who wins most of the rest of the games.
Right.
But like just the whole tension of like this poor kicker, if he misses this field goal, the game is over and he is the reason why they didn't make it to the next round, and he probably will have to walk back to Buffalo. Like
he and Scott Norwood, the wide right Buffalo kicker, the 1990 Super Bowl. Yeah, no, I'm with you. I don't have it for other games as much, but when I'm watching the Dolphin games, I get a little of that anxiety of just like, oh, they're gonna do it, which I could be transferring that energy to Tua there. They take a knee. This is interesting. They take a knee. 1 second. They're saying 1 second left on the clock. We might have a Hail Mary and a flea flicker and all that kind of good stuff. So Addie, what is going on with you and your neighbor?
So I have a crazy neighbor, Ken.
Okay.
And I remembered this on Friday because I watched her harangue the mailman.
Comes out, shuffles out, and starts younger, older. What's her age range?
Older.
Okay.
So I live in an apartment building.
Okay.
And this woman had moved in the same time I did and has always been a little touched. the day we were moving in, because the apartment building was brand new, so everyone was moving in on the same day.
Okay. Interesting.
The day we moved in, she accosted me on the sidewalk to tell me that there was a hole in her bathtub.
Like just like looking for sympathy, or assumed you were working for the place? How does that go?
I have absolutely no idea, Ken. I'm still not sure.
Okay. Just saw you, figured you might have an answer. Okay.
Saw me hauling boxes in and thought I needed to know this.
Okay.
Also, to be clear, to this day, I have no idea what her name is.
Yeah.
But
Yelly lady.
Everyone in the apartment complex actively avoids interacting with her because she will start conversations with you with no like indication from you that you want to talk to her.
Oh yeah. I could probably indicate her voting record as well, but yes.
Like she will just like today I was wheeling, we're expecting some winter weather here, so I was wheeling in all of my Christmas boxes because I'm going to spend the winter weather tomorrow putting away all my Christmas decorations, and I didn't want to wheel them in the weather tomorrow, so I was wheeling them in tonight. And she just, apropos of nothing, told me that it was impressive that my boxes were so sturdy because hers always sway back and forth and topple over. And it was just like, I gave you nothing to say, talk to me. But no, she was haranguing the mailman on Friday and singing about how they're building more buildings on this property.
Okay. All right.
And singing about how the landlord just wants more dough. And then she started singing dough a deer. Yeah.
She was singing to the mailman?
She was singing to the mailman, who was actively walking back to his truck to drive away.
To get away. What? So, yeah, this is spectacular. And I love, this should be a new segment on the show of, people who return or people have neighbor problems. What do you, now you do what I think I do with my situation. I try to just not avoid eye contact. I haven't exchanged an actual direct word with them. But that's my goal, right?
Oh, if I see her out and about, I will actively like walk the other way.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get involved in a conversation with her. One time I was in the gym because it was snowing outside.
Communal gym? Okay.
And she came in as like I was cleaning up my treadmill or whatever, and she was like,
like a nice person.
Y'all are walking inside, I'm walking outside in this weather, blah, and it was just like no one asked.
No one asked. Because there's something about this forced affability that I've talked about before, which is what my neighbor does too. When he's not yelling at people, he's coming out to force them to say, hey, hi, nice weather, right? He'll just pop his head out, and if he has no problem with the person walking by because it's a stranger, he'll just be like, nice day, right? No one talks to anyone, huh? And he like forces that on them. Sounds like the same thing going on here. Do you have a game plan if you interact with her again?
Oh, I just get out of it as quickly as possible, probably to the point that I seem rude. Like today, she tried to talk to me and I just kept walking. And then her companion, who was waiting in the lobby for her because she had needed to go back out to her car, tried to say something to me. And I just kept walking because like I had 4 Christmas totes and a wreath that I was trying to like wheel to the elevator. I wasn't in the mood to like stop and have a conversation.
By the way, side note, I love that you, like me, use the word tote, because I have some friends in my life that fight against the word tote to describe plastic boxes or something that you get to store things in.
What should they be called? Do they have another name?
I guess boxes, but I'm like, no, these are carrying totes. These are storage totes. They're totes. Totes.
I'm pretty sure if I go on the Target app where I bought them, they will be called storage totes.
Totes. Broncos taking the ball, by the way, as overtime has begun in Mile High. All right, so this is good.
To Jeannie from Tahini's question, she is older, but I would not classify her as elderly, and it's not like a sweet old lady thing. I have no problem with like sweet old ladies making conversation. Like this is she's almost belligerent and always a little crazy.
Yeah. It's a fine line, right? Because I got a real nice neighbor that does come out and kind of force a high on you, but he's been nothing but sweet, soft, lets you go, doesn't start problems. Versus the other one who is a problem waiting to happen. So there you go. Oh, Anka Von Dorn saying she had previously bad neighbors. The police were involved. Okay. Case Workout says storage bin.
Anka, those are my downstairs neighbors. I've almost called the cops on them several times.
There you go. And that's always tough because you don't want to be pegged as the narc, right? Like I get it. Like because once the uniforms leave, then if they know you did it, like, it could be. Yeah. I think that's a justified concern. The time I came the closest was I could hear through the floor him yelling at her to get out. And I was just concerned for her safety. Her safety.
If she did leave and then eventually come back.
Yeah. There you go. All right, Addie, appreciate it. Stick around, okay, Addie? We might need a competitor for I know this. I don't want to press gang you into service, but if no one volunteers, I might have to pull you in.
Honestly, happy to volunteer.
Okay. All right. Addie, stick around. I'm going to bring producer Steve in here. There we go. I don't know what he's doing here today. Oh, we're both kind of at the same. Did you do this to be? Is this a sympathy pregnancy?
I shaved in solidarity with you, Ken. I'm alive. I'm here. I am high on cough medicine and codeine and decongestants and all sorts of stuff. Yeah. I've got takes. I've got things. I've got opinions. We're watching free football. But no, I did like the whole sickness shower cleaning thing after being bedridden for a week and was like, you know what? Let's get rid of the icky beard. Yeah, because you don't know what's in there. To answer Vermont Mike's question, yes. Oh, I know this classic TV sitcom edition. So get in here, Mike. Try to compete there if you can. All right. So I got the game on the background here. Steve, do you got the game on as well? Same. Yep.
All right.
3rd and 11 here for the Broncos.
3rd and 11. What you looking? Go for it. No, what are you looking for from the Broncos here on 3rd and 11 at their own 38?
You don't have to get the first down here, Ken. That's the big thing. You don't have to get it all here. You can get
4 down territory.
4 down territory, but it looks like Sutton did not catch that ball at the 45-yard line. It's going to be 4th down and 11. They're going to punt.
There we go.
Yeah. See, you have a chance there. I mean, in overtime, it's still pretty risky, but if you get 8 yards there, I mean, I know for my team at least, if you get 4th and 2, 4th and 3, you can at least go for it. So.
Yeah, that's how I play Madden. Steve, are you wearing a robe? Asked Ethan. I think it's a fair question. Looks like you got a robe.
No, this is what I call one of my Prince Philip, just like cardigan sweater things that you see from The Crown that he like wears all the time in The Crown. Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know what was going on with that. What direction we were taking that. There you go. So Addie can't take both of us beardless. I'm trying to grow this back feverishly. You know, I got my my white hair is making it look like there's less hair than it is, but I'm trying to race back to have a little bit more hair for next Friday. I got a big show at the Hollywood Improv, but I'm going to keep it tight. The beard's going to be tight for a while. I've decided that. Just decided that.
That's good.
Punt goes inside the 10 from what I saw. Punt. I just flipped back over here.
Great.
Did we play what postseason? We obviously play to a win. In a tie, right? So there's no ties in the postseason. That would be stupid.
No ties.
Ken, why did you even ask that question?
It's okay. Donovan McNabb did that in a press conference after a game in which the Eagles tied, and he was like, "Man, I'd hate to see this happen in the playoffs." And everyone just looked at him like, "You're an idiot." But
you can look at me like that as well. Anka says his beards are sexy. Yeah, no, Anka, I know beards are sexy. I'm trying to get mine back as fast as I can. I almost regret doing this. I had lunch today. If you all notice, for those on the video version, I'm drinking out of a to-go Wood Ranch cup. I had lunch today with Mr. Mark Ellis and Christian Ruvacaba, and they were both doing the hard sell to kind of keep my beard as is, like this. I don't know about them.
No, you could let it go a little longer, like a 5. You know what I mean? Like, let's go. You know, and go from there.
I'm generally a 2, a 3, like a 4, and then like a 6 and a 7.
That's a lot of work. Holy hell. I just go 3 to 5 all the way around whenever I feel like doing it.
Svetnik has a question for us here. Do you have any tips to promote beard growth? Become a man. No, I don't. I mean, I take, there's some pills to take for hair, not even growth, but hair strength and stuff that I was convinced for a while was starting to work, but then I ran out of money and I couldn't. And so now I never know if my hair will grow back if I kept them going. Addie says eat more protein. Maybe that's a science episode. How protein.
It's like when like the old Italian ladies will tell you to put more sauce on your pasta. It'll put hair on your chest. Just apply the tomato sauce directly to your face.
Yeah, indeed. The one thing, beards, Ethan says his comes in really slow, and that can be part of the problem. Beards do change. I've mentioned before, like I did not get a lot of growth here on the mid cheeks for a very long time. But about 15 years ago, it started to come in a little bit better. I used to have a natural Abe Lincoln, which was really disappointing. Really disappointing. Laserbolt says, spend a week in the woods and your beard will grow. That's probably true as well here. Flipping back to the football game, I got a question from Will McClain I'm going to answer. I think your feed is slightly ahead of mine, which is always interesting that this football game's happening in the future. Like you and I are both not seeing what's happening, but then you see it first. Bills have 1st and 10.
And you're also physically closer to it as well, like by time zones. Yeah.
Did you see? I don't know if you saw. It was a thing on. I saw it on Instagram. Could have been on TikTok. It was someone in Toronto near what is used to be called the Sky Dome, and they you could hear the stadium going wild, and then they went back to the TV, and it was like a 30-second delay. Kind of crazy when you think about it. Even though I know how TV works, I just the little boy in me is
I haven't seen anything. I've been bedridden basically all week and working from my bed.
It was back in the World Series. Back in the World Series. Oh, you've been working while you're sick.
I know. I just mean like as far as
your brain's foggy.
Like other stuff that happened this week, and all that kind of that. Just,
how much do you want to talk about it, Steve? How much are you okay? Like, or should we be concerned about you?
I'm fine. We turned the corner. We're good. Like
turned the corner.
Everything's fine. It took a little longer to. It was an up and down, and then it really kicked my ass at the end.
Yeah.
And we had to try a couple different medicine type things, and once we found the right one.
How much whiskey? How much of it was whiskey?
Oh no, I'm not. I'm on so many drugs, Ken. I don't need alcohol. Like I am high as a kite right now.
I got high. Okay, Laserbolt he's claimed this before, much like you claim we met in 2019. Laserbolt says, last time I shaved.
Picture, damn it all.
Last time I shaved, it was Star Wars Celebration 2019, and Ken made fun of my mustache. I've heard Laserbolt say this before. I have no memory of making fun of his mustache, other than I think men should have more than just mustaches. But I got to imagine Laserbolt's got a good stash. And I want to, I'm going to apologize to Laserbolt if he took offense, because I love Laserbolt. I want to get lost in the forest with Laserbolt, putting nothing but meat in our mouth. And I love Laserbolt. And I don't want to have him have this memory of me going, nice mustache, dumbass. But, I'm open invitation for Laserbolt to call in and explain what happened at any point in time. Any point in time. Broncos are the number 1 seed. Bills number 6 seed. Bills are, I don't know. If I'm a Denver fan, I'm worried right now, Steve.
I want to know why we decided to wait until the fourth quarter and overtime of the playoffs to start doing all this trickeration shit where we're like ladderling things and doing hook and ladders and all that kind of stuff. Like, because the Bills just did it again and they're doing this flipping doodles and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, it's going to bite you in the ass one day. Like that's not going to work all the time.
Oh, you know what? I just realized I wasn't live. That's why I was getting a little delay.
Hit your little thing, right?
I hit the live button there. Josh Allen lining up here, 3rd and 7. Steve, what are you looking for? You looking for first down? You playing it safe underneath?
Yeah,
where you go?
They're on their own 30, or they're on the 27-yard line. So you got to throw this to the sticks. You got to throw like a 7 to 15-yard out route here, or just throw a screen pass and hope to God he gets through a tackle. He got it though.
He got it.
I would be furious, man. I would be so upset if that was me, like just while that is happening, because there's nothing I hate more than 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, and you throw the ball 1.5 yards. You know what I mean? Like that shit's so frustrating. But they had a good play design there. They had a couple blockers. He was able to squeeze through.
All right, Laserbolt's he's got an answer. I'm going to come back to that in a second here. If you want to play I know this TV edition, call in tonight. We're going to have some fun with that. Jared, the Tide Pilot's already ready to be here as well. We'll hear from him in a second. But now we got 1st and 10. Bills driving from about their own 36 right now. 8:44 left in the game. Pitch. Going to run it here, and nothing. Denver swallows that up. Giggity.
Yeah, don't love that. I like running the ball, but not that predictably, I guess you could say. They've been doing that a lot this game. I mean, the Bills, like, they're one of those, like, if you see a jumbo package like that many linemen on the ground, like in that part of the field, you're unless you're going play action bootleg, like that's going to be a run either way. So those safeties aren't going to be scared of that.
Choose love, says the helmets. 10. Choose love, says the helmets, but no love here as Allen lines up shotgun. Same spot.
Absolutely expect some Allen magic any moment now.
He might drop him back, looking a little deep over the middle. Yep. Nope. 3rd and 10.
Oh, he just couldn't hold on to it. Damn.
Couldn't hold on to it. A little low there. I mean, I say a little low, like I could throw a ball more than 6 yards right now. Addie's she's ahead of us all. She's got an antenna. Anka's got to go.
He had that. You got to hold on to that one.
You got to hold on to it.
Oh.
Anka, we'll see you. Stick around or pop in whenever you can. Miss you around these parts. I recently chatted with our buddy Eric Bass of Shinedown. He's doing good out there. So there you go. All right. Well, we're talking a little sports. This is fun. I don't care. I'm making up the rules tonight. We're going to watch a little football, play action, or call the plays. But also, I got a question here from Will McLean. Any plans for Casualty Talk for Knights of Seven Kingdoms? Alden's still running them. There is a little bit of a plan. Alden and I are probably going to record some episodes. We got to pick.
Well, I don't know what just happened. What just happened? Was that actually an interception? Who came down with the? I mean,
I wasn't looking at the screen.
I was watching the whole thing. It looked like the Bills guy caught it, and then the Bronco just ran away with it.
McMillan. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, that's an interception.
There you go. So quickly, Alden and I are going to do something for Knights of Seven Kingdom. It won't be live. It won't be immediate. We're going to do something during the week, and I might be doing some shorter form content for it as well. And I hate using the term short form content, but that's the name of the game. I'm excited to watch the show on Sunday night. Also, only 6 episodes, about 30 minutes long, so it's going to be in and out. I know this TV edition is coming up here tonight, so we'll have some fun with that here in a second. But we are watching some football. Was that a clean pick or a bounce off?
No, this ball never touches the ground, but if I'm a Bills fan, I'm arguing that he caught the ball, made contact with the ground and the player, and the play should be over. But
it should be dead. Okay.
Right.
You might be right.
But it's like it was the Bills player kind of ripped it out from him in the process, right? So that's why I think they got to give it to him. So
5 turnovers for the Bills tonight.
You're a bum, Josh Allen.
We're going to get a review here. They're stopping the clock. Sorry, the TV. I don't have the sound on, of course.
I think they already reviewed it. I think they might just. I guess they could challenge it because I think they each get 1 challenge in overtime.
Yeah. Okay. 7:46 left in first overtime here. We might have 2. The game will still be going here.
If Josh Allen doesn't make the AFC Championship game in a year in which Mahomes, Jackson, and Burrow aren't in the playoffs, he's never going to hear the end of it.
Right. Yeah. All right. So let's see this review here or this replay. Catch.
So catch. He's holding the ball. He's down,
but then it's out.
But it's like in both their hands. Oh my gosh!
I'm with you that I kind of want to rule him down.
But it's like has the process of the catch actually finished though? You know what I mean? Because going to the ground is part of football of catching move, right? The ball. Yeah,
boom, boom, and he just hands him the guy.
This is amazing. As a neutral, I love this shit.
I mean, okay, so from right there, I'm like, all right, down. But McMillan might have the ball by that,
right? And you in slow motion can't. It's so much harder to judge that in slow motion because the whole completing the football play thing. You know what I mean?
If anyone on the audio version is still listening to this point, I apologize. Let me know and I'll reimburse you your time. I don't care. This is fun. This is what I wanted to do tonight. Bo Nix to Mims.
It's stuck.
It's stuck. Little swing
That's
out
a hell
fast
of a play.
to Mims.
That is incredible.
Good defense. John Bosa, right? Or Nick? Was that Nick or John? On the tackle.
What?
On the Bills.
I didn't see it.
Is it which Bosa is it? Is it the Ultra MAGA one or the Secret MAGA one? That's what I don't apologize. I look at all sports now through the eyes of who they vote for.
Joey is the one on
Joey.
Bills,
John was their dad.
49ers.
John was their dad of the Miami Dolphins. Plume wants us to do a Lion King watch along because we're doing a sports watch along. This is way more exciting. The lion dies. The lion dies.
King watch along.
Whoa! The dad dies. Nick's coming back. A little swing up pass. Oh, big cut there. Oh my gosh, that is big. Oh, you got to get down. That is you are pressing all the buttons on Madden on that one.
Oh yeah. Now, if you're the Bills, you can't give up one more. You can't give up one more first down because the Broncos are dangerously close, if not already in field goal range here, going across the 50-yard line, and they've got a big leg as a kicker.
Oh my gosh! All right, we are going to have Vermont Mike's going to compete in. Excited to have Vermont Mike competing in I Know This TV Classic TV edition. That'll be coming up after the game. That's right. We're live. We're live with Denver and Buffalo. Here's the thing. I almost canceled the show tonight to finish the end of the game, but I was figuring it'd be done right about 4:30. But here we are, free football. Nick's going back, looking. Give me PI on that a little bit.
I was gonna say, where's the flag there?
They're
gonna let him play.
All right. Okay.
You're gonna let him play.
All right. He's gloating. It's gloating. I think you might have got, but hey, it's all right. Pick up the yellow.
Yeah, that looked like a lot of contact. Let's see the replay.
I mean, they're dancing. They're hugging.
Yeah, you can't have your arm on the guy.
They're making babies.
I mean, it wasn't. I don't think it's.
Good play though.
It's not as egregious as it looked in real time. But
yeah, I agree with that.
Especially because.
And in the old days, that wouldn't be even close to a penalty. In the old days, he could have pulled out a knife, stabbed the receiver, and gone from there. We got this is the weirdest episode of the Blathering ever. I'm just watching football and having a lot of fun. Producer Steve, who recovered from so much illness, is here. He rallied. He's like Michael Jordan in the flu game. To be here with us tonight. This is your flu game here
except
tonight.
Instead of having stomach cramps, I'm just really, really high.
I got high. 2nd and 10. The Broncos are driving. All at first. Next score wins, right? Next score wins.
Next score wins. Yep. Next score wins because the NFL overtime rules make so much sense now.
Will Lutz, who was on my fantasy team this year, and I had the worst team in the Blathering Fantasy Football League. But Will Lutz did pretty good. He's a good kicker.
Yeah, Jared's right. I'm Doc Ellis. This is my Doc Ellis game.
Doc Ellis game? You're throwing a no-hitter on LSD?
Absolutely, on LSD, right.
If you guys are watching football, you're in the right spot for us to just call a football game live here on the Blathering because I'm distracted.
No, you were saying earlier,
yeah.
There was a guy that does the Dolphins game live. Tom Grossi is like a huge YouTuber who's a big Packers fan who does a lot of football content. He got like hired by the NFL to do like a YouTube collaboration this year, and that's literally all he does, man. Is he like during streams like the Packer games and the primetime games, he just yaps into the camera, talks about the game, and like takes super chats and he's loaded.
Maybe you gotta look at that next year. Maybe I gotta just do that. They threw a flag on that one there, huh?
Yes.
Is this? I didn't see the actual play, but this could be a payback for the non-call. The other one, we'll see.
You'll make up.
We'll see.
I love the guy that goes to plead their case like afterwards. I mean, I get it, but like 99.8% of the time, the flag does not get picked up. You know?
Yeah, let's see here. So they're calling it.
You're holding it.
He's holding.
My guy, you're holding his hand, man.
You're taking the kid to the candy store.
He's not an old lady crossing the street. You can't hold his hand.
Bo Nix throws a pretty football, even though his name. Oh, look at that! See, there's that MAGA Bosa. Joey Bosa hit him.
So their quarterback's last name is Nix. Their kicker's last name is Lutz. I'm a little concerned with how short some of these names are. Like these are.
Yeah.
Lutz also that's a better baseball name, I think, than a football name. Lutz. Terrible basketball name.
Horrible. Good. Might be a good baseball name in the '60s, but Will Lutz is a kicker. Like Steve Lutz is an offensive lineman.
Yeah, but Corey Lutz is a linebacker.
Corey Lutz is a linebacker with snot dripping down his face between every play in Chicago.
Yes, and he has one of those foam like bar things behind his helmet too, whatever those.
First and 10 for the 36 of the Bills.
I don't like that play call at all. Nick's
bad busted play.
That's
second down.
That's dangerous.
You're out. You're in Will Lutz's range, but it's not a sure thing. You got to. At this point, I'm playing for 5 yards, Steve.
Are they in range already?
They're on Buffalo's about 38.
Oh wow. Okay, I didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought they were the opposite 38. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay,
They moved into
so
the
you're on the
right.
edge. Yeah. Yeah.
Will
so
Lutz
you should
get
just
hit.
be running this ball up the middle.
Look at
Just
all
run
the
this thing straight up the middle.
All the faces on the Buffalo bench are like, we have let down our city again. Our poor working class city of just people going to the factory, checking in, checking out. We've let them down again.
Listen to the Google Dolls. Why are you throwing rainbows?
Oh, let me tell you about
Another flag. That's it.
That's a
Game.
flag.
Blouses.
That's a flag. That's a flag.
Yep.
They did that on purpose. You threw it up to get a flag.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That is it. You throw that ball to get a flag. Yeah, but that's lame.
Josh Allen he's going to start crying. Haley Steinfeld's putting some soup on.
There were some very funny Blue Sky posts this week of people just finding pictures of Haley Steinfeld and a Broncos jersey and just like posting it at Josh Allen. Those were really funny.
Yes. I mean, Mims has you beat by
like, wears the jersey of the place that she sings at or something. You know what I mean?
Mims had him beat by 4 yards, but the throw was a little lofty, which kind of forced the contact there from White.
I don't love that.
Is it the worst PI call? No. I mean, is worst
No.
PI? No, there's been worse, but it is what it is.
It's not great.
You made contact. He knows.
I think if you're the ref there, like, I don't know. You can't think about like, oh, they're doing this play like the way there's like an intentional foul in basketball kind of thing. Right. You can't consider that as part of it. But, man, you got to think you got to not. I don't know.
Nix takes the ball, puts the knee down, choosing the hash mark for Will Lutz to take the kick on. We're going to do this. Number 3, Will Lutz, captain on the team. I like teams that make kickers part of the captains because we know no kicker talks to anyone else on the team. So how can you be a captain?
I was going to say that's a red flag for me. I don't like that at all.
A lot of veteran kickers get made captain, and I don't know why. No one on the team likes kickers. They don't talk to them. They think they're weird.
Right. Yeah, because they play a completely different sport, Ken. They're doing a totally different thing.
And then they come in every once in a while, about every 30 minutes, they come in to join the game.
Right. And they either win or lose the game for you. After these guys have been getting getting into a car crash on every play. This guy, this scrawny little.
Wait a minute! They just called a penalty on him.
It was unsportsmanlike conduct for the Bills.
So because you just gave him first and goal. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point. They're going to kick the ball.
It doesn't really matter at this point.
You're losing your cool at this point. Anything can happen. This snap could go to Akron. Who knows?
You could block it. You could block a kick. I mean,
yeah. What's another
big D tackles?
Fort Collins. This snap could go to Fort Collins. There is another city in Colorado. There's Josh Allen thinking, what am I going to do with my life? It's horrible. I have nothing left. All right, here we go. Take a timeout. Ice that kicker. Doesn't affect me on Madden, Steve. You know why? Because my kicker is a superstar X Factor kicker and cannot be affected by ice calls.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Do you still get like the controller rumble or anything or any of that kind of stuff? I still get nervous. I suck at kicking in football games. I miss all the time.
Yeah. Thank you all for hanging out with me. This is the silliest episode of the Blathering ever, and I needed this. I needed this.
What are we doing?
I needed this. My neighbor was watching me again today. Last night he had the ring. He activated the Ring camera to record me driving away. Like, I'm close to taking my axe that I have and going over to his dad's truck. And I need peace in my life. And watching this football's helping me.
Good.
All right.
Well, here we go. 24
okay. Stranger things can happen. 24-yard attempt. This is nothing. Will Lutz could close his eyes, take his shoes off, and kick this backwards and make it. But stranger things have happened in the NFL this year. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
They have to block it. That's the hope.
That's the hope. I think this snap goes to Fort Collins. Here we go.
No problem.
In, kick, good, over. Sorry, Buffalo.
Bye, Buffalo.
Bye, Buffalo.
And have a good night.
Why don't we slide? I like the Goo Goo Dolls. All right. Sorry, Josh Allen. He's not bad. He's not a bad person. I don't know what he votes for, but he might be. Haley Steinfeld could be changing him a little bit. I'm gonna have faith in that.
I think that's the way to look at it. But yeah, it's he's gonna feel like that's a missed opportunity. But the Bills had a lot of injuries, so
yeah.
It was a tough year for them.
All right, in the time we have remaining on the show, we're going to play I Know This Classic TV Edition. I think Vermont Mike's here to play. He's in the call box. That is great. And that we need a competitor. So anyone else out there want to compete in I Know This Classic TV Edition? We're going with character names. I'll explain the rules a little bit more when we get there. So, yeah, let's talk to Jared while we set up for that. Let's talk to Jared, the TIE pilot, but let's make sure we're in the right spot. Jared, the TIE pilot, how you doing, my friend?
Not too bad, not too bad. My lead guitar player is very upset on how his season just ended.
Buffalo Bill fan?
Oh yeah, he was born and raised in Buffalo, so that is his thing. Them and the Sabres.
Oh, Sabre, yeah, I like Buffalo Sabres. Okay, yeah. I pick on the Bills and the Buffalo the city just because of what they did to my dreams as a young man in the 90s. All right? I don't think, as a Miami Dolphin fan, our best shot to get back to glory was the early 90s. We had some great teams. We had 11, 12-win teams every goddamn year. Get to Buffalo in the snow in the playoffs and we'd lose. Every goddamn year.
Well, hey, you guys are just so spoiled by that sunshine and
we are
beach weather.
We are. Question, comment, advice, call. What do you need, Jared? What do you need tonight?
Oh, no, I was just coming in to talk classic TV because when you posted it in the Discord, I shared that GIF and immediately goes to my what I consider the greatest TV show ever, MASH. Good old 4077.
Do you think Alan Alda ruined the show by making it his own or made it deeper, more poignant, and better? What do you think?
I like the later seasons.
I do too.
Yeah, Alan Alda didn't ruin it to me because
Alan Alda.
It's one of those the show deserved to get deeper towards the end and whatnot. Because I don't know if you could have done 11 straight seasons of the John McIntyre and Hawkeye shenanigans.
Yes.
Because that's what made the show so great too. Just having fun, but demonstrating that war is hell and a useless thing to have.
Yeah, I am a later MASH fan. The earlier MASH a little too zany. I don't like a lot of the characters in the early MASH. Ken Plume is right. MASH is two different shows. It might be a great. I don't know if there's any other examples of shows with that much of a demarcation of two. Cheers had a big cast change, but it's still Cheers. That's a good question.
Once you get after season 3 and Colonel Potter comes in, it's basically like a fresh pilot.
Fresh pilot indeed. All right, so I'm going to bring this in here. Jared, hang with me for a second. So Laserbolt, this is regarding the controversy at Star Wars Celebration Chicago 2019, where Laserbolt claims that I was rude to him, made fun of his mustache. He says, I was actually kind of rude. It's okay, Ken. I was kind of rude and interrupted your convo with someone. I was overtaken by your celebrity and couldn't help myself. I think Mark Ellis was with me and Joseph Scrimshaw. I remember. I definitely remember meeting. Unlike Steve, I remember meeting Laserbolt. Laserbolt says I was waiting in line for the trivia contest, and you were talking to someone by the door, and you went back. When you went back in, they locked the door, and I didn't make it in. Oh yeah, there was a good chance what I was waiting for was to get Alex and Molly into Watch. I had not yet officially met them, and I was like DMing them, I think. And that's kind of when we first met, either that or the bar the night before. But I think the bar later that night was when we met.
Just sliding into Alex's DMs. We see how it is.
I slide into Alex Damon's DMs all the time. All the time. Good stuff. All right. Are you ready to do a little, I know this. Jared, do you want to be in the pirate seat?
Sure. I'll get my autism nest.
Okay, there we go. Addie's coming back on. Addie, you want to do some classic TV?
Sure. I will also say Grey's Anatomy is also two different shows.
Yeah, Grey's Anatomy and Plume's right. Diane and Rebecca are two different Cheers. I agree with that sentiment there. I think it's less different than MASH, but it's definitely different. It's accurate to say there. So there you go. All right, Addie, today you're going to be facing. I know Brendan Marr wanted to get into this, but he in rematch with you after the Christmas thing, but he had to get on out here. But I'm happy to have a longtime supporter of what the Crazy Things do here, Vermont Mike, with one of the best voices in the biz. How you doing, Mike?
I am good, Ken. How are you?
Good to be. I'm glad you're here, my friend, because you're like me, extra gray in the beard, but you've watched a lot of TV.
Yes, I have. Yeah, plenty of TV. Yes.
Is this
all right.
the New England edition of I Know This?
I think it is. Yeah, we got all these states. All right, so for those that have been watching, I Know This is a trivia competition, but I'm going to reveal the answer slowly. So for this case, we're doing classic TV. I got shows from the 2000s. I got shows from the 80s. I got shows from the 90s. all here on the episode here today. I'm going to reveal first the first year of the show. Then I'm going to reveal slowly and steadily 5 names, not cast members, not actors, 5 first names for the most part. There might be times where I'd use a different name or a nickname or something, but for the most part, first name of the 5 of the characters on the show, usually working from less important to the leads. You get to call in with either saying Mike or Addie. Let me say your name to confirm that you're in. You get to guess. And then if you both miss, Jared sitting in the crow's nest gets to swing in and take it. Now, I'll say this. Because some of the names, maybe, I don't know. I didn't know if this was going to be hard or not. If after the second time I read the names, no one's buzzed in, I will reveal the network that the show was most associated with or first aired. Addie, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, I'm recovering from the fact that the 2000s is classic television.
It is. It is. It is indeed. Vermont Mike, does any of that make sense to you?
I feel really old right now, but it does make sense.
It does make sense. Trust me. Trust me.
Hey,
I understand.
I just turned 40 on Wednesday. You all shut up.
You said classic TV in the Discord, and I was like, oh, yeah, I grew up watching I Love Lucy.
But that could show up. That could show up. It's truly everything. But I wanted to, I didn't want to get, I forget sometimes that I am nearly 50 and that something like, the 80s is ancient history to a Brady or an Eli or something like that. So, all right, here we go. This is how we do it. Question number 1 coming in here. First broadcast in the year 2000. Francis, Reese, Dewey, Jane, Malcolm.
Addie.
Malcolm
in the middle.
That is right. That is, once you get there, you kind of know it, but good. All right, on the board. Addie's up first to 3, by the way. Of course, unless there's a tie. I do have two tiebreakers ready to go. Question 2. First aired in 2006. Pete, Kenneth.com, Tracy, Liz. I'll say again. Pete, Kenneth.com, Tracy,
Addie.
Liz, Addie.
30 Rock?
That is correct. Round 2 goes to Addie. What set your brain in motion there?
So to be fair, I've never watched either of the shows that have been named so far, but I remembered that Tina Fey's character's name was Liz.
Okay, fair enough. Vermont Mike, how you feeling? You're on the ropes here.
Yeah, I never watched either of those either.
Okay, all right. Yeah, it could be. All right, I get it. All right. Question 3. First aired in 1984. Jonathan, Mona, Samantha. Mike.
Who's the boss?
Mike is on the board. I bet you watched Who's the Boss, Mike. We all did during that era. All right, 2-1. Here we go. Question 4. First aired in 1986. Allison, Charlene, Mary Jo, Julia, Suzanne.
Addie. Oh, no, that's not right.
All right.
Oh, I know this one, and it's killing me, Ken.
I'll read it again. Give Mike a chance to answer here. Allison, Charlene, Mary Jo, Julia, Suzanne. Mike, do you have an answer?
I do not.
Okay.
Oh,
Jared.
Cal knows it. Cal's freaking out in the back room, and he knows it. I know Cal knows it too. This is
No answers in chat. Yep.
I will guess Three's Company.
Incorrect. Aired on CBS. It is Designing Women.
Yeah, never heard of that.
great show.
All right. This
Never
could be
saw
interesting. We could have a potential tie.
Sugarbakers.
Yeah, the Sugar Bakers. We could have a potential tie. We could have a win from Addie here. This could be interesting. And Jared could get a point and really just F things all up here. All right. Question 5. Aired in 1996. Robert, Frank, Marie, Deborah, Ray.
Addie.
Mike.
Addie.
Everybody Loves Raymond.
That's a winner. Mike was almost there. I know you had it, Mike. I'm sure you had it, but Addie got in there. Everybody Loves Raymond. CBS. Aired 1996. I know this, says David. Mike, I really hope you come back and compete again because I know you got a treasure trove of knowledge up in your head.
I'd like to invoke a formal protest. Hanging Chad.
Hanging Chad? Okay.
Just kidding. Congratulations, Professor.
Professor. There you go. Addie, you're good at this. You're emerging as the champion.
It's nice to know that the random facts in my head are good for something.
There they are. Thank you all. Jared, I thought you were going to come in with Designing Women. Not much of a Designing Women fan?
I have never heard of that one. And I apparently offended Laserbolt for saying Three's Company.
I didn't.
My guess was going to be the Facts of Life, and then I remembered that all of those girls were not named that.
Yeah, there you go, indeed. All right, Mike, thanks for calling in. Please come back for the next Classic TV, all right? Mike, check it in. Addie, thank you as well. And Jared, thank you. We'll take Cal's call, then we're getting on out of here. Ken Bloom says, look, I'm curious if Gen X Senior Kev will ask a single question about a show that's aired in the last 5 years. I think I will, but when I say classic, I do think 2009 or earlier.
Yeah, if you're
where
classic,
do you fall on this,
a little bit of if we're talking about classic, I mean, it doesn't mean a show from the last 5 years won't end up being a classic, but it's like how they have to have a buffer before they can go into the Hall of Fame. You got a little time pass, right? So you can't like Game of Thrones isn't a classic yet because it hasn't been. It ended like 7 years ago or whatever, 6 years ago.
Yeah,
so you gotta give it a little time.
Yeah. But we also could just do I know this TV edition. And that could open up the floodgates as well too. But but it's a fair question. Look,
we're gonna have to name the trophy after Addie at this point.
If old Panda Points Plume wants to write out some questions, I'm fine with this. I'm fine with it.
Points Plume is good.
Plume says, I think 5 years after shows that is much better approach. I kind of agree. Yeah. 5 years after. I think he's right there. Laserbolt says got to be 20 years older, like a classic car there. Addie says, could she design her trophy? Yes, you may. Let's take a call from Kingsport Cal. Then we got the 49ers and Seahawks, and I'm going to watch that off air, though we could just sit here calling the game as well. Kingsport Cal, you say you got some breaking Dolly Parton news. Please tell me it's good.
Yes, it is good. No, she is still alive, fortunately.
Okay.
Yeah, she's still kicking. Dolly will outlive us all. But I do want to say, Ken, that Designing Women was a great show. It was one of my mother's favorite shows. So much so that she got into home interior design, where she sold home interior. And I have some of that home interior here at the time.
Wow. So this is close to your heart, and that was that was the main plot of Designing Women, right? The Sugar Baker sisters, they opened up an interior design business.
Yes. Okay. Yes, it's a great show. I love that show. I love Blanche. Anyway, I could talk about Designing Women forever. They had a token black dude on there who was gay. It was amazing.
They did. Yeah. 1980s token black guy. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So what is the Dolly Parton news?
Okay. Dolly Parton's birthday is Monday, January 19th.
Okay.
And the governor of Tennessee has declared, anyway, he's a horrible person, but anyway, he has declared he did something good. He has declared for the state of Tennessee, January 19th from here on out is the official Dolly Parton Day.
So it's both Martin Luther King Day and Dolly Parton Day in Tennessee.
On January 19th?
Yes, Martin Luther King Day is Monday.
Year.
I'm thinking about. Well, no. I'm thinking about. No, Martin Luther King's birthday was the other day. Yeah. But anyway, I don't know. I know his birthday. I don't know that. But yes, it is great. But it's only for Tennessee. It's not a national holiday.
Well, only not yet. Not yet. You know, if we get someone else in that White House in 2028 into 29, that could be one of the first things they do.
See, Ethan said it's his birthday, so he shares his birthday with Dolly.
That's a good birthday to share.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Cal. This is great news.
Like third.
Well, I think it's good. I think it's
It's
good.
great.
I'll tell you what, the state of Tennessee, all over my Facebook, all my friends are ecstatic over this.
I
They're
think it's great.
ecstatic over this. Dolly is a national treasure. It should be a national holiday, but what have I'm
I told
excited about it.
I told you my experience. My first night in Tennessee, 2008, made a little bit of a dolly crack, and I got read the riot act. I got told with a finger in my face, "We don't do that here," and I was like, "Oh, okay." And
Well,
I learned pretty fast and learned why. Not just that it was like Dolly, she is invested into this state.
yes, yes, she has. She's made this state immensely better, and she will call out fake Christians. I have to say that,
She does. No,
and
she puts her money where her beliefs are, in the best way possible. And I've gotten so many compliments on the Dolly Parton shirt that you gave me, Cal. I wore it out last weekend. A lot of compliments. So I'm very happy with that. And I still one day want to get to Dollywood with you, and I could, talk designing women and ride the rides.
well, I'm glad. I'm just like I was trying to tell you, Ken. It was hard for me to find a shirt in your size that was black, that was Dolly Parton related. I don't know what that says about Tennessee, East Tennessee, but I could not find one that was black in that size. And I was like, what? They had them, but they were sold out. They had them at one point. I went to many different places. I finally found one at Kohl's. Of all places.
Okay, of all.
Yeah.
I mean, see, again, I know it's far from you, but I would have just, had you drive to Gatlinburg in Pigeon Forge and pick up a shirt there. But that's about 2 hours from you, right? So, okay. Yeah. All right. Cal, I appreciate the call.
Yeah, I just wanted to let you know about the Dolly news. This is a weird show today. You talk about, this is the podcast, but you spent 40-some minutes talking about a sports game. But anyway.
Yeah, okay.
I'll forgive you for that. It's your show. It's your show. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Tell you what, why don't you go fight with the proprietor over a sandwich, Cal, okay?
Hey, I've been there, done that. I plan on doing it again.
All right, thank you, Cal.
Still kind of unresolved. Anyway, I'll see.
There you go. King Sport Cal. Thanks, King Sport Cal. Rome's out of here. Jared the Time Pilot with a donation and 5 gifted channel memberships. Really appreciate that, Jared, to help things around here. Favorite TIE fighter design. I do like the TIE Bomber. I do like the classic TIE. I'm a 1983 kid, meaning Return of the Jedi was my first theater experience that I really remembered of Star Wars. The TIE Interceptor. It's just sleek. It's cool. It's the sports car of the oppressive fascist regime world, Steve.
It's the Dodge Viper of TIE fighters.
There you go.
As a 90s kid who
there you go.
saw Dodge Vipers everywhere. Can you crack the door open on Star Wars? I mean, I have a 5-second take. Can I have
5 second?
Can I have
5 second
take?
You can have it because you've been at death's door this week.
Ken, if I see one more goddamn Kathleen Kennedy thumbnail scrolling through YouTube or Blue Sky, I'm gonna punch the closest nerd in the fucking jaw. No one cares about your Kathleen Kennedy takes. She gave us new Star Wars. Go sit in a corner and cry if you don't like it. Piss off. Don't piss in my Wheaties. Let me enjoy my Star Wars. Fuck all of you. I don't care.
Let the man cook. Let the man cook. 6'7". 6'7". Let the man cook. Burr, Papa Team. We learned all the Italian brain rot memes the other day, Steve. I agree with you, though I apologize for the Force Center thumbnail that had Kathleen Kennedy in it.
You're guilty too, you bastard.
But we got to do what we got to do.
You're doing the newsy thing. You're doing the newsy
we got to do what we got to do. Yeah, I said to our buddy Brian Ward on Blue Sky, he said something about the takes coming. I said, none of us need 97% of the takes. We just don't. And stop listening to the grifters, everybody. Stop listening. And I know some of you do. I know what shows you still hang out in. Stop listening to them. All right. Preach this, Jared. Preach this, Jared. Addie says it right. Steve is high and saucy. I think we should have producer Steve gets high on goofballs, and you just have a 30-second rant about whatever you want. So don't get healthy, Steve. Stay sick because we need you here. That's the show. I'm going to go watch football and then get out to a comedy show. You all are great. We'll be back Monday. I'm going to try to get also back to regular programming this week with Monday Morning Show and 3 Things and other stuff. And yeah, as Will McLean asked, Casualty Talk will be active for Night of the Seven Kingdoms, just maybe not in the way we were before with other shows, but we will be active. Ken Plume's right. Steve will remember none of this. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching, listening, and hanging out. We'll see you next time. Bye.